we have the Packers at the Denver Broncos. And my question to you is, do the Packers suck?
It's like I'm struggling to feel out the Packers. But I think if I had to like put the Packers into a category, it's like I don't even want to say like I'm trying to give them a break, but I feel like they are in a very like different situation. A lot of teams where Jordan Love makes some plays where I'm like, oh yeah, like that's the Jordan Love I knew and I thought he was going to be. And then there's a lot of like plays too where he'll make where it's like, oh, like he still isn't all the way ready. Like he still definitely is going to have growing pains. He's going to have like moments where like, whoa. Especially in this game. We all know what I'm talking about in this game. To end the game. So it's like.
That was horrible.
It was. And I think on top of what makes it so tough for me is it's like the receiving core, again, you got like young guys I like, and you got young guys I think are going to be really good in this league in the future.
Musgrave, Dobbs, Watson, Reed.
Exactly. But it's like this year, it's just not going to look crazy. And I think it's things I don't even. In a sense, what I'm really trying to say is I will never fully judge this Packers team yet until I can see a year, like I want to see like another year of development with everybody. But let's just say it like this: if after this year goes and there's still not any improvement, and we get even the halfway into next year and it still looks like this, and they didn't add anybody else, and the offense is still pedestrian like this, then it's going to be time to panic. Like, okay, was the Jordan Love experiment a complete mess? Like, what do we do about the offense? Because it's like they're just so young and getting used to each other that I feel like it's kind of like this was almost bound to happen no matter what.
Yeah.
It's like Packers fans, of course, everybody was like, it looked so early, like, the narrative for so long, like, oh my God, the Packers are just, we can't knock them down. They're going to always be there to compete. It's like, okay, we're seeing that is not exactly what the narrative of the case is going to be. But I also don't think it's as bleak necessary as everyone else's outlook is, that it's on the other side where it's like, oh, they just suck and they're terrible. I think it's kind of just like, they are what they really are and what we thought they were. Like, they're a young team that's kind of just finding its footing.
Yeah.
They're not good or bad, but they're definitely on the bad side of things. I'm going to say it like that. They are definitely on the bad side of things.
So let me ask you this, because I believe, and I could be wrong, I'm going to look this up actually, but I believe Jordan Love is under contract until the end of next year. That sounds right? Yeah, the end of 2024. What are the chances that Jordan Love is the starter beyond that contract, do you think? Because right now I'm not thinking it's very likely.
Yeah, I'm thinking, again, if that's the thing, is if it stays like this, absolutely not. But that's the thing. It's like I can't even say anything till next year or even later in this year, because it's just everything about this offense is still just so new.
Yeah.
Where with like they're all getting used to each other. I'm gonna wait, but I feel like, yeah, I'll say it to your point. As of right now, it's not
Probably
looking like
low.
it's the likely case.
Right. All right. Well, let's go over to the Broncos really quickly. Yeah, they won a game. Russ didn't look horrible. Javonte Williams played well. Cortland Sutton was balling out. Like, what is I don't really know. I don't really have a question for you about the Broncos. It's just kind of like, I mean, they won, yay, but like, I don't know.
How about Jerry Jeudy was productive, yay. That's side note.
Yeah.
If you're a Broncos fan, you got to be cheesing about that one.
First game ever. No, I'm just kidding. But it's just like this team is like weird, man.
I just think, yeah, again, nothing has changed about what's going to have to happen.
No.
Like, it's just, they are exactly what they were last week still. It's like, you pulled one out against a team that's on the bad side of things for sure. And
I thought the Packers were locked to win this game.
No, for sure. And what I want to talk about is, I guess this is the only thing we can really even discuss about this game, because again, they haven't really given us anything new. They're still the same Broncos they were last week. But Sean Payton said after the game that him and Vance Joseph are in a great spot.
Okay, that's what I will say though. Like,
you're full of shit to me. You like that's, and again, I get he has to be, but like
I was having this conversation with my dad actually, and I said, because the Broncos won this game, I said, do you think this game is the start of something different where, and I'm not saying they're about to go out and win like the rest of the year. Like, I'm not going to say, like, realistically, I think the most they pick up is another 4 or 5 games. But what I'm saying is, do you think new staff, a lot of new players, new philosophy, new way of going about things, do you think that may have finally clicked for the Broncos where they have chances to win this game? Because right now they currently own the NFC North with wins versus the Bears and the Packers.
That is crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't. I feel like, yeah, like, I feel like
if they beat the Chiefs next week, do you think they're a little bit back?
Well, if they could do that, that'd be the first time that Mahomes has lost to them. I think that would easily be Sean Payton's biggest win in Broncos.
Yeah.
I can't say uniform. In Broncos gear.
In Broncos gear.
In Broncos merchandise. That would be, yeah. So is it likely though?
No, it's not likely.
But it's certainly something to watch for, because that's going to be, no matter how you slice it, that is going to be that's one
narrative
where when that happens, it's going to be fun to talk about, because everyone's been waiting for it for so long. You just want to see at this point. You're like, can the Broncos beat Mahomes?
Yeah.
Can we see that's possible?